You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Crisp.
Oh, apple crisp. Thank you, Dragonborn. Now pay with your blood.
No.
I just paid with my crisp.
Thank you for the apple crisp, Dragonborn. Hey, you. You gave me that apple crisp. You should go to the Mages College in Winterhold. Whoa, watch it with those flames. You're scaring the townsfolk. I don't think that's something they say. I'm also not playing Skyrim right now. This is what it's like to talk to the Dragonborn. This is what the guards feel. He just stands there and stares at you. Hey, stop that. No lollygagging. I recognize you. What?
These crisps are wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm going to put those
Spencer
down
got everybody on the apple crisps.
Yeah, the crisps are good, but I gotta quit it.
Yeah.
They're just apples. There's dehydrated
but I'm
apples. Hey guys, we're using different camera today. If you're listening on Spotify, then that doesn't even matter to you. But or maybe you watch on YouTube and you have YouTube Premium and you close your phone.
Yeah.
Or you're zooming in.
Yeah, I zoom in real far.
What is you and the zooming in? This is all a witchlight.
I fucking love that feature.
Yeah.
You can zoom in on videos now. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a feature
Love
until
that.
Marceline did it while we were showing her fruits. She was like, and we were like, whoa,
Love it.
you got to stop. Oh, so yeah.
Enhance. Pineapple.
Yeah. What was I saying?
No. You being the
YouTube,
guards.
Spotify. Oh, we're using different camera today because normally the light in here is really flickery because my really old camera that I use all the time hates the lights in our new house. It just flickers. It's annoying. So I'm using one of the, it's not one of our stream cameras, but it's the same model of our stream cameras. It was our extra camera that we never put up. And it is a little grainy. So we just look like an old film.
Yeah, you're watching us on a tube TV.
Yeah. I want somebody to send me on Twitter, you watching the podcast on a CRTV. If I see that,
The way God intended.
I'll do anything. That's insanity. There was a point in time where, like, I think it was also during 2020, so it's stupid. I was trying to get a CRTV, and I just couldn't fucking find one. I was like, I just really want to play, like, a game on that, like an old GameCube game, because it looks different. If you emulate it, like, on your 1080p monitor, it looks different. There's the pixels weren't designed on that monitor, or the polygons. Sorry, the polygons looked more round.
Oh yeah.
You know, when that lady came out of the fountain in Ocarina of Time, she goes, I was like, those are pretty round. And then I saw like a screenshot later in life, and I was like, those are sharp. Those will poke your eyeballs out.
Tony Hawk half pipe.
Yeah, really. The 2D objects, your brain fills in the gaps.
Yeah.
All right. But when you can see every pixel and you're like, that skateboard's looking pretty sharp, it's different, you know? There's some people on Twitter and like throughout the internet who like take like games and will be like, this is how you see it on an emulator. This is how it's supposed to look. And it's like, whoa, this is HD graphics.
Yeah. So put us on the CRTVs.
There's apparently some emulators that do the filter, but they're not as good. It's not as good.
I like a TV that lifts my hair off my arm. When I turn on, I feel my stomach like kind of.
Yeah. You turn it on and it feels like a shockwave. Like you just like, and you're like,
The room feels carbonated.
it does.
Yeah.
How do they make a TV feel carbonated? That's pretty crazy. You put your hand up against it and you're like, power. Yeah. It was a different sort of vibe. You sort of felt like there was like it was alive. You know, you put your hand up and you're like, real power. Now it's just like, oh, it's warm. It's not the same. It feels like plastic.
Yeah, it's not that
it's all
crazy
plastic.
glass.
It's just warm plastic. Yeah. Not that electrifying glass. You feel like you could reach into the TV and get sucked in like Yugi's grandpa. Yeah. Nope.
No wonder why people fucking thought it melted
TVs
your
are
brain.
magical.
Now I would have melted your brain if you'd watched it for 30 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you walk over there, you turn it on, it goes, and you feel like, zzz, like coming out of your hand. You're like, and the TV's really bright, and it's like, and then like it transmits to you. It was a portal. Now it's just like, sometimes if I leave my PlayStation 5 on for too long, it turns itself off, and then turns on the free cable that my smart TV gives me. So I'll hear voices in the other room go out, and there's cable playing. And I'm like, what?
And for
I didn't
whatever reason,
ask for this.
For whatever reason, it's always on the horror.
I switched it. To the anime one because there's an anime one. I was like, if I'm gonna have any of them come up, it should just be anime.
You did that, and then the other day I went out there, and it was
back to horror.
No, it was that Ender's Game movie that came out with,
Oh my
with
god,
Harrison Ford.
Oh my god, that movie's horrible.
I was like, why is this playing? Where's the anime boys?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. So that's annoying. It doesn't do it with my Xbox though, or my Switch. It's just if it's the PlayStation's like, here you go.
I turned off.
If I turn off the PlayStation with the controller, I'm like, sleep, and it goes, okay. And my TV's like, you want to watch cable? And I'm like, no, never, ever wanted to do that.
No one's ever wanted that. No.
No, thank you. We're gonna do a little thing later today. We wanted to put it to the test of whether or not we can tell the difference between different sodas.
Yeah.
Spencer went out and got some sodas.
Did.
I've
And
talked about it a lot. The last couple of episodes that's kind of been the focal point.
Soda.
Yeah.
it's kind of weird. People are gonna see the thumbnails and be like, "The fuck? These guys are just drinking soda all the time."
Yeah.
Kind of strange. The food podcast.
Yeah. The next one's gonna be like the Kinder Egg podcast. Or something.
Kinder Egg,
Some like mystery bag.
How
podcast.
fast can we build the little toy that comes with a Kinder Egg?
It's dumb.
You have to eat the chocolate first.
It's like there is a toy.
There's a toy.
Like, did you eat the whole thing? The whole
Eat the
Kinder
whole
Egg?
thing. That's why they banned
I
them.
like eating the toy.
Don't eat the
That's
toy.
why-
It's black.
I
That's
enjoy
why they
eating
put
the
it in the
toy.
tinier thing.
Yeah.
Can you adjust the camera? Can you push it a little bit more towards Spencer? Just like turn it. We're doing mid-podcast
Mid-podcast.
adjustments. You know what? We got to give something to the audio listeners. Audio listeners, I love you deeply. That's too far.
Whoa.
There, you're good. Good job. I'm looking at a tiny screen from like
Right there.
30 feet away.
That's
We've done it.
That's 30 feet.
We did it, Joe.
30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah. 30 feet away. It totally doesn't sound
Could
like
you
it.
accurately tell me how far away 30 feet is?
Probably.
I
Only
couldn't-
because I know the length of this room.
Because you measured it a million times?
probably.
Is it 30?
No.
Is it 50?
It's more than that, yeah.
It's 100?
No, it's probably closer to 60 something.
That's 60 feet?
Yeah, from here to
You get past 10
there.
feet, I don't know what it is anymore.
Yeah.
And then some people like, just use meters. And I'm like, that's harder. You get past 2 meters, I don't know what it is
I've been
anymore.
writing some things. Some fun stuff for
No,
Spelljammer.
we're no, you don't. It's not that much of a secret. We're writing things. That's why we gave it a project
I've been
name.
writing some stuff, and now I write in whenever I do a distance, I always put inches, squares, and meters. So I'm trying to train my brain. I'm trying to do it.
Oh, you put it in all three so
Yeah.
that you know. So if it's like 5 feet, you're like
5 feet,
1,000
1 inch,
inches.
One. Yeah, I do. No, but like 1 inch in case you decide we might do like Fallout stuff, and when I measure with the tape measure.
Oh, I love that. That's really
I
smart.
also love that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Craig likes all my cool rules.
Craig,
all right.
Craig, when are you going to come back to my side?
You know, apple crisps.
Yeah. There we go. A good treat.
Spencer, I just want to let you know you're very easy to convince. So long as it's the first thing that you ever did.
Yeah.
If it's a change, then you're like, I hate it.
I don't like
But if
change.
everybody else likes it, then you're like, guess I like it.
No, I don't like it.
Oh, is there a rule we still play with that you dislike?
That we dislike? I don't know, variant encumbrance?
Hey now, hey now. Why do you
Right for
what
the
are you
throat.
cracking on variant encumbrance for?
Because
It's garb.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's different.
It's-
I don't like it.
You know, valid. It is different.
I want to be
agree,
able to
though.
put a piano in my pocket.
all right. For some campaigns, sure.
Yeah.
I just wish it was 8. That's what it shouldn't be 5. 5 is
Make it
too
8.
little. 10 is
Make
too
it
much.
8.
Okay. What campaign are we playing in right now? Is variant encumbrance? Witchlight?
Witchlight.
You gotta hit it. You gotta hit that up with Colton.
Colton, I know you're watching this. Give us 8.
8.
No.
I already tried. Colton said he's not going to do stunned anymore, but he didn't say that he was going to. He's not. He doesn't want to do dying condition. I was like, damn it. But it's fine. It's okay. It's his game.
I will.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Can it be? You don't care about encumbrance.
No.
I'll have a piano in my pocket.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop it on someone like a
That's-
silly Saturday cartoon. It's gonna be my one
But
goal.
we will have grid boxes that you have to put them on.
Oh man.
Fuck!
Oh man.
I don't want to play anymore.
Man. I think that the measuring tool can work if I just prepare for it a little more. I think if I just have it ready and accessible for everybody, it can work. So far, I've realized that it doesn't work very well in interiors, but that's okay because interiors, well, I don't know. The hard part is I almost want to do both, where it's like I want to measure, I think, with boxes, but I don't want... The part I don't like about boxes is that you have to stand in the box. That's the part that's annoying. It's like, can I stand here? It's like, yes, technically your character can stand anywhere, but it's kind of dumb that you have to be in this weird box.
Yeah.
You know?
And my person doesn't take a 5x5 square up.
Or if you just want to be a little bigger, you just want to be a bigger guy, you just are bigger, and you don't have to, oh, you're large, can't fit through a door.
Yeah.
It's like this stupid. But the part that is annoying is when it's like, okay, it's really hard to count the amount of squares it is to, like, how many feet it is to here.
Yeah.
It's like a winding sort of tunnel. It's like, all right, but what I could have done is just measured them ahead of time, and then you guys could have just counted it up and not had the squares. So I think with enough prep, I think the measuring tool I still like more. But when we were playing Fallout that like 2 games ago, there was a point where it was like, this sucks. And I was like, I just turned on the squares. I was like, there, just measure it. And it did work for like the moment.
Yeah.
But then there was a part where it was like, cool, can I like stand here and then you stand here? And it's like, you can stand wherever you want. So long. How are you a 5-foot box?
Yeah.
No. Huck and Sarabella could stand in the same space.
We could.
We could.
Yeah, and
we
it's
could
dumb
stand
that you
up.
can't. Cold and I fucking did that in that video that we made like 2 years ago. And it's weird that was 2 years ago. And
I like that video.
and we were like, this is huge. We can stand more often than not. I am standing in the same square as somebody else. Like, if I'm going to fight somebody, I am not going to stay 5 feet away from them. When you get in that box and you realize how big it is, you start to realize that it's just more and more of an assumption. It's not that you're, like, the more I think about it, the more you see it, it's not that you're going hit, miss, hit, miss, hit, miss. It's an assumption that you're sort of in these spaces, moving around and doing multiple attacks, you know? But whatever. It's dumb. I think I also just like in Baldur's Gate 3, they got rid of it's a video game, so they can do it. It's much easier. But there is no squares. It's just kind of wherever your character can stand, and it's like it's just cool. It's more fun.
It is.
And then you get circles. Anyways, that's gonna be my homebrew rant that I'm done with now.
You want to do a question or two before we do our...
Yeah, I'm done with that. There was something else I was going to bring up. Oh, I just want to say one thing.
Yeah.
We opened March of the Machines the other day. Opened a set box and a bundle box.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
It is.
I think that March of the Machines is... Let me think. I want to make sure that I'm not going to be stupid and regret this later.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think it's the most fun set to crack packs because there's such a variety and there's so many different types of showcase cards, and it's like a combination of all the past sets. Cracking packs for March of the Machines is a lot of fun because there's just, even if you don't really care about the cards that much, it is cool to be like, I know that lore. Oh, this is from this plane. I wonder what this plane is from. This character, we haven't seen this character in a while. Whoa, these two characters met up and like did a thing. Yeah, it was really fun to be like, Atali, and then flip the card and be like, oh my God, they got him. Anyways, him.
I will say, though, I agree. And I think most people probably will. That is a really fun set. And we were talking about a little bit the other day that as long as they stick it with Aftermath, like they've done the full twirls and all the stuff, now they're in the air, they just land it, it's a home run. Better than Warrior Spark, which is terribly hard, but...
Nissa better have gotten a wig.
Good. What? Oh, got a wig?
There may be a card where she's like, Nissa's wig finding.
Equipment wig.
Equipment wig.
She cannot be not a Phyrexian and then be like, I got my hair back.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Guys, we're going to read some questions. We throw them up on Twitter. Goddamn fallen mug.
What do you do this time? Another thirst trap.
When's the last time you cleaned out your attic? There's snow in an attic. God damn, that's so funny.
We haven't.
The
No, I don't
narrative-
really have one, really.
The fucking
do.
narrative that man's telling.
It's not. That is not an attic.
It's a space above the house.
That is a crawl space in between the two levels of the house.
Yeah, they told us we have to clean it though.
How
I'm
often?
not fucking doing
No,
that.
you pay a guy.
How often?
I think they said once a year. You're supposed to go up there and
Pay a guy.
pay someone who knows how to.
The guy
get up
who-
there.
Maybe I should
installed
have
our-
paid a guy not to put a fucking crawl space between the two layers of my house.
Well,
Like what a weird. Like why?
What are they
is
gonna
this-
do?
it's for pipes.
I don't know. Why is it? Oh, for pipes. That's fair. Put the
the
pipes on the outside.
the water purifier that we have. The guy had to get up in there,
Yeah.
but he was kind of a small guy, so
Maybe
he was built for it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Like, he was a real
cleaned it
little
once.
dude.
Yeah, it counts.
He-
What's the guy-
You think he
had
just
to
vacuumed
no,
while he's up
like,
there?
I'm imagining that it's not very big. It's not that small.
That
But
seems like a human-sized squeegee,
Yeah.
like you know the
Yeah,
the ShamWow like outfit.
Yeah.
You put that on, you just kind of roll around.
I could
there.
never. I'm extremely claustrophobic.
really,
Extremely.
Really?
Well, I watched that internet historian video where he went
Oh,
over
the
that
guy
guy
in the
who
hole,
got
yeah.
got in a hole, and it was such a good video. I loved it, and I was having panic attacks for like 2 days afterwards. I couldn't sleep. I could not stop thinking about
I'm
being
not
trapped in a cave.
I'm not claustrophobic, but I will never go in a cave like that.
yeah.
No,
Like
never.
that's not. I'm claustrophobic. It's like I want to live.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get a position where you're gonna die,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like you're powerless to stop that.
I don't.
If you watch the video though, you sort of understand like why the guy did it. I mean, stupid and dumb, but
Well, I mean, if you're
that's the thing.
talented,
That's my
the
thing.
thing.
I'll just
Me,
never go in a cave. I'm never going to go in a
But
cave.
someone who's like a professional, hell yeah.
The people who are like that
I'm
guy,
not.
that guy
I'm not that
was
guy.
went in there to like get a route to a tourist attraction so he can
Yeah.
make money, whatever. The people who are like, for fun, let's go in a cave. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that, dude. That's
how.
dumb.
But I don't know how.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for fun, I'll stay at home.
Yeah.
I've got a PS5.
And by the way,
Yeah.
I don't want to be
That-
so
that probably
casual
plays
about
cable
like
sometimes.
having panic attacks. I don't. I'm just only being casual
Oh, no.
about it. It was a bad
that was
time.
real.
I
Yeah.
legit.
That was
I've
a real
never
panic
felt
attack,
that
yeah.
level of fear before, and it was irrational. It was the point where I was like, there are no caves within like 100-mile radius of us, but for some reason I lay down and go to sleep and I think about not only myself, but potentially a friend of mine being trapped in a cave. And it is so scary. It was so bad. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I just kept spiraling. It took me a long time to get out of that. It was dumb. I was like, am I just that claustrophobic?
It's incredibly humbling when we realize we're still animals.
Really?
Where so something just attacks the animal
Yeah.
brain and we're like,
Ah,
I get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm not afraid,
There's-
but I want to get up and sprint.
there's also that
Yeah.
like that horror movie where they go like into a cave and there's like
Fuck no, dude.
like things falling on. It's called.
Yeah.
I think it's called Descent.
Hell no,
I-
dude.
No.
Nope.
couldn't do
It's
it.
spiders
no caves
and
or
caves.
tall forests. No, none of that. No places where man doesn't belong.
Yeah.
That's
out of here.
that's
I
it.
don't-
That's
I don't-
worst
yeah, I don't
fears
belong in a
is-
cave, in the sky, or in the ocean. I'm
No.
good on land.
I'll live here
Yep.
with the chicken.
Oh, and just in case everybody wants to know, because whenever you talk about being claustrophobic of a cave, there's always that one guy who always has to show up and say, if you're afraid of caves, people go into sea caves. And it's like, yeah, okay, caves are underwater and people go into them. It's worse. Thank you for bringing it up.
is worse. Don't do
Appreciate
it.
it. Appreciate you.
Don't-
Hate it.
Don't go
It's
underwater.
awful.
If you think
Don't
about it,
go-
all caves
don't go
are
in the
one
ocean.
sea caves. Checkmate.
Yeah. There's that Ask the Mortician video where she talks about sea caves and how many bodies are in those.
We're
things.
moving out. We're moving on. Summer in the Locked Tomb asked, did Hero Forge ever get a skateboard for Ronan?
No,
I can't believe it. Of all the things they
please,
have.
Hero Forge.
Of all the things they have.
please. I'm begging you
I'm surprised you didn't use your skateboard during the combat last game.
to go up a ramp. That probably would have been a good idea.
Well,
but there was
not up
a
a ramp.
barrier in the end.
You should have done like a kickflip off the ship. You should have done like what?
It was like
And
a
then
50
landed
foot
into
drop.
Mal.
Just
Fucking these two, they twice they anime fell on top of each other like, oh no.
Who to?
Mal and Ronan,
Oh, I see.
Jack and
I see.
Spencer.
I see.
Yeah. It was very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Dale
We'll
was
see.
here, asks, what do you intend to do when you have answered all questions that can be answered, cycled through all worth memeing, and stand at last at the end of it all?
Yeah.
Fucking retire,
Also,
I
Craig
guess.
Bazinga.
No! It's always when I don't expect it. So that's me as Thanos sitting down, going like eating the soup, and the bazinga's the axe on my lop my head off. I'm like grateful universe.
He doesn't
And
even
Thor
get-
comes in and beats my ass.
He doesn't even get to eat his soup. He just gets to go,
Neither does Craig.
soup.
He's
and
like-
"Ah!" He doesn't make that sound.
No, he doesn't.
Thanos, no, Thanos
He kind of goes, ugh. It's kind of hot.
Yeah, he's like, fuck.
The other day I got in the car and I was like, I don't know why this was on my mind. I was like, I hope you know I don't actually find Thanos attractive,
Yeah.
but I think it's funny to gaslight all of our viewers into thinking I do think Thanos is attractive. There is I really like Thanos, but I don't think I don't know, maybe.
Stop
I don't
while
know,
you're
maybe.
I've seen some things.
Yeah, after that podcast I was like, Craig, look, and he was like, oh!
I've seen fucking meat dot.
What was it called? Beef?
Yeah, beef,
It was
that's what it was.
it was just a
I think it was
picture of Thanos doing some things.
I've seen it, and to be honest, that one did scare me. But the others were like, maybe he's not such a bad guy. Maybe I can fix him.
That was some beef.
You got some Discord questions?
Yeah.
Beef.
Not anymore. Zaf creator DD
Not
Waifus
anymore.
asks, sup, long time no question. I have personally felt like one-on-one battles in 5e could be better. Having a unique set of rules/actions for duels, I think would be fun. Have you ever thought about something like that? And if so, what are your ideas? I was just talking about this.
Yeah.
You go stand in a 5-foot square with your friend who's also in a 5-foot square. Both of you hold a sword and tell me how dumb it feels. It is goofy as hell. Yeah, I don't know. I'm already homebrewing a lot of shit right now, and it's just the issue is that attack AC miss or hit just works. My only issue with it, which is the thing that I did with Fallout, we talk about Fallout every fucking time. Maybe Craig alluded that we are potentially writing something that could potentially be a project in the future.
Maybe I did.
Maybe you did. Maybe
Let's say I did, but devil's advocate.
I just want, yeah. We've been working on a little something come out later, but I'm not going to talk about it any more than that. But maybe we're writing something. But anyways,
Maybe.
my thing is that AC can get too high. I think the second AC gets over 15, I'm like, this is stupid. Because then it's just like now you're just playing a game of the players now have to keep up with the ACs, and you're just constantly trying to get over it. And here's my thing. Attacking and missing sucks. It just is not fun. Like, I don't think anybody attacks, misses, and goes like, cool, great, love that. Like, it's like, I enjoy this game.
They don't swing and miss and screech and joy.
Yeah.
I love my turn.
Yeah. It's always that. It's always something sarcastic like that. Yeah, you're right. But like, when you've got an ace, like sometimes that happens. You roll low, you don't get to do the thing. That's the point of the game. Fine. Whatever. I'm not saying everybody should succeed all the time. Whatever. But when you have an AC that's like 18 to 20 and your characters are like, +4, +5 to their attack rolls or whatever, it just kind of sucks to just miss the whole time unless you're trying to make the bad guy feel really strong.
Yeah.
So, and to me, it doesn't translate the idea, because sometimes when you hit with an attack, the description of it could be that the player still hits, but isn't able to break their defenses. Yeah. But it doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like my character went, like it didn't do anything. Yeah. Like I completely didn't do a damn thing. I feel that way when there's resistance, when the monster has resistance, or maybe, like they take some of the damage. It's like, okay, I still hit you, but you're really tough. So that's why with Fallout, I've sort of increased health, made damage threshold, and made AC low. Because I'd rather you guys hit more often, feel like you're doing more through the game, but give more types of resistances to monsters so that you can, like, I would rather have a monster have strengths and weaknesses that you guys can exploit than just go, better roll high, loser.
Radical Spelljammer idea. Not idea, I don't know if I'll do it, but the land of pianos and pockets.
Yeah.
No AC, just DT. And if you have fire resistance, you DT 7 instead of 5.
It's pretty cool.
Just get rid of it.
That's cool.
Shields add instead of AC, DT. Because then if you have a natural DT of 3 and your shield adds 2, then you're dealt 5 and you're like, oh, the 3 bounced off my armor and my shield caught the rest of the 2.
It's cool.
Just get rid of AC entirely.
It's cool. The only thing is that there's going to be people who are going to want to dodge things. That's the part where, like, I guess AC comes in, but I've completely ignored
Cyberpunk
that.
has some rules for that.
Well,
for fucking dodging bullets, no less. But
But what you could do, the way I did it with Fallout, is stamina points. That's
Yes.
all it is your dodge meter.
I love that to death too.
Because you can get them back really easily. They heal good, and because I've been rereading, version 2. A lot of abilities now, like limbed attacks or perks or bleeding effects or status effects or things that hurt the player, it has to be done to their hit points. Yeah. Meaning that you've got this dodge meter, but eventually it runs out. You could have it. I will always harken back to that episode of Tomb of Annihilation where that dragon had Ira cornered and went breath weapon, and Ira did a backflip and went no. And I was like, that's dumb. It would have been, I would have rather had it be, I like it more that I could have, it makes me as a DM feel better that I could have depleted his stamina points and gone, the next time I do it, it's going to hurt him. Yeah. And it's going to maybe set him on fire, you know? So, do that because
I'm a huge fan of second pools of health. I love stamina points. It just makes so much sense.
Yeah. The thing you have to do with it that's important, though, at least important to me, is that it can't also just be like a second. You're right. It's a second pool of health, but it can't just be, also talking to audience, just more health. Like it is health hit points that you can get back easier. Yeah. And then you make the health pool part harder to get back.
You distinguish it because it's narratively different.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah. Starfinder was the first system I played where that was in there. And they sort of do it that way. Like it kind of goes, it's kind of weird. Like sometimes it works that way and then sometimes it doesn't. It's very finicky. But I enjoyed it from that. I was like, what a great idea. All right. Do you want to get questions from Discord? Yeah. Was that even the question? Oh yeah, it was like dueling.
Yeah, kind of.
How do you say that?
Nibus.
Yeah, they ask.
Nibs Cave again?
Nibs Cave.
What's your favorite cover of a TT RPG book?
What's yours?
I really like the special edition of Icewind Dale.
Oh yeah,
that's solid. I didn't even think about.
Sorry, audio listeners, but I'm gonna find it real quick.
That's a good one.
It's beautiful. Hydro 74 is the best.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. And the back is very cool too. Love it. Definitely, I think Descent into Avernus is my favorite. Both. I like the alt cover and I like the normal cover.
Candlekeep. The alt for Candlekeep is also really cool.
I don't think I have the normal one. I need to go get it. I really like the cover of that book, but yeah, I love this, but this is my favorite. Sheila just looks so cool.
Solid.
Once again, Hydra 74, but the default for Descent, which is the scroll that I have up there, which is Zariel flying after the sword. Yeah, I like Zariel.
I have that book.
I know. I like Zariel. I've talked about this on the podcast before. I know I have, but what I like about that cover art is that it conveys the adventure so good. Not only does it have the villain, and she looks really cool. Her wings, first of all, I love the coloring on the wings. Her reaching for the sword while having Avernus down in the distance, showing like the landscape of Avernus, while also showing that the focal point of the story is like potentially her redemption, is just a great way to convey the narrative of the story. Like it's just perfect. What else were you thinking about? What were you trying to look for?
I know we have the.
Is that really just like hands down? That's your favorite one?
Yes.
That's cool. What about you, Craig?
Joke Answer, the same artist that does one of the Spelljammer books, does the Space Gerbil on it. And it's the same thing. It's very cute. Yeah. But I'm very impartial to Cyberpunk's 2020 book cover.
Oh, 2020. I know. I have 20. Yeah. I have one of them. Oh, yeah.
That's red.
No, that's red. Sorry, Cyberpunk. That's the one.
Yes, I'm impartial to.
It's very cool.
If you bounced, I like 2020s. It's just a really cool aesthetic.
The 90s, 80s vibe. Yes. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's amazing.
And, I mean, red's
cool.
very, very good. Mm-hmm. The new book, Chromebook Black, is also very good. Yeah. But I mean, I'm very impartial or partial to those because I love Cyberpunk.
I really love the new one.
I love a Call of Cthulhu one.
The new One Ring one they did looks really good.
That one's solid. There's a Call of Cthulhu for 6th edition that is a investigator's hand guide. That thing is some of the best art I've ever seen. It's so good.
Spencer, I was going to say you love that one.
Yeah.
Alt
Tasha's
Tasha's.
book?
Change my answer.
Alt Tasha's. You change your answer? Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
That one's
Tal'Dorei
super
Reborn's
solid.
is really good. I honestly, Curse of Strahd is really strong too. I love him sitting in that chair. The coloring
one
on that is
chair,
amazing.
Iconic.
Yeah.
And not like a meme way, like really iconic.
No, really, really good. Really good. Yeah.
Cool.
Got any other questions?
Yeah, I think I have one more. Zavos. There's more to it, but I can't click on their profile for some reason. It's a week until prom day at Evenfall High, and Savory and the Sweets need to get themselves dates as soon as possible. What notable Evenfall NPCs, like retired PCs Lycus or Lysander, would each Evenfall PC try to woo?
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Lysander, who's that?
The elf guy from the Feywild that showed Kurt.
Thank you.
The
That's my character that I wrote.
Everything in the universe.
He's also in Questo.
He
He's on
is?
the cover. He's right
He
there.
is.
He's not on that one.
No, that's a good cover too.
Yeah, they popped off on
did
that
pop
one.
off.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the Questo cover as well. That's interesting. I don't know really. I think
Kardos would obviously go with Tiamat.
yeah, Kardos goes with Tiamat. Philip just goes with Kia. Marcy just goes with Payson. They just already
Yeah,
got
don't worry about my characters. They're covered.
Aurelia goes with Talia, but if Talia is not available, maybe she goes with her bird.
Her bird. That's a good one. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Evenfall party is a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, even Kurt, like, you know, very outspoken, but is still kind of like a weirdo. Like, it's kind of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna go alone. They're gonna go as a group of friends. Like,
Yeah.
that's how
I
they
was going
go
to say
prom.
Cor and Phelan go together platonically.
Sorry, I'm not trying to call you a loser if you go with a bunch of group of friends. I did something very similar when I went to prom. All right, I wrote myself into the category. All right, life imitates art, imitates life, life imitates art. There's a reason why we make our characters like this.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's up? What did you say?
I said that Phelan and Cor would go together, but platonically.
Yeah. Phelan would initially be like, and then Cord would be like, we can go as friends, and then we'd be like, okay.
Kurt.
Stibbles goes with that cracked out rat that he found.
Yeah.
And Stibbles Jr. is like, come on. So Kurt goes with Stibbles Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, because I think Kurt asks a bunch of people and they're like,
I
no.
think- I was
And then
gonna
Stibbles
say
Jr. is
Kurt-
like, nobody will go with me.
Yeah. I think Kurt goes with 3 different people without telling them that they're going with them.
Yeah.
like-
That makes sense.
Bouncing to different person.
Stitch is the DJ.
He is the DJ.
Stitch is the
Yeah.
that's Stitch exactly explained in the campaign.
The DJ.
Stitch isn't a player, isn't it really like a main character? He's kind of just like the DJ at the prom.
I just saw
helped.
the Tiamat mini up there, and Marceline calls it a kitty.
I brought her in here and she went, hi, Key. And when she says that, she means, so Marceline can say hi now. She just
Yeah.
goes, hi. Like, it's really good. She's great. She's doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Learning lots of words. She says outside. She goes, outside. And then she says a bunch of random stuff that I don't know what it means.
Yeah.
But when I came in here one time, she kept saying, hi, Key, which just means hi, kitty. She says it all the time when we're out there. And I was like, what? There's no kitties in here. And she was looking up at Tiamat. And she was like, hi, Key. And I was like, oh, she thinks Tiamat's a little... She's like, you got
kitty.
5 heads. That's kind of weird.
What a weird cat.
That's
weird
a
looking cat.
nonetheless, I guess. What do I know?
But she says hi to lots of inanimate objects.
Yeah, like the
fan?
The fan.
She goes, hi.
The vacuum.
I'm like, oh, okay.
She likes the vacuum.
And if you do the vacuum back and forth, you go, she finds the beat. She goes,
Thinks it's.
she starts wobbling her head. It's like, you think that's a little song. It's cute. What are we talking about? Oh, Evenfall characters. Who am I missing? Am I missing anybody? A lot of characters in that game.
There were.
Laszlo.
Laszlo goes with Ashkari.
Yeah. Done.
They're already married.
Yep.
Based.
Sometimes I think about that Jack said that Laszlo was they called him the bike of Leonia or whatever, and that makes me laugh every time.
Yeah.
The dumbest thing ever.
bike?
The bike? I've never heard that.
Wow. You want to do the soda taste test?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do
okay,
it.
let's take a little break.
While Spencer was setting up the sodas, we were talking about Watsy sending the Pinkertons after that guy for the March machines, and I had to tweet the Dark Brotherhood we know thing. Which, in case nobody knows, there was for the context, there was a guy who was opening like packs from the Aftermath, which is the set after March of the Machine, and what was the Coast showed up at his house allegedly, and
paid someone too. I guess.
He said that they sent the Pinkertons after him as like a joke, but the people on Twitter were like, the real Pinkertons? There's like, no, he's referencing Red Dead, guys. God damn it. But I was like, I'm sorry, the Dark Brotherhood, they hired the Dark Brotherhood to show up. Yeah. And I was like, he opens a pack and it's the we know. Anyways. Right. So we're going to get some sodas, I guess.
I've set up a little box of treats.
Yep.
You're going to start on that side with the.
And I told Craig to add in some audio of him sultrily telling everybody what the sodas are.
The next soda is.
Yeah. If you're audio listening, you know what it is.
Rump.
Okay, here we go. Rump. Shut up.
Rump flavored soda.
All right.
You're starting over here.
What if I just do really good?
Well.
What if I'm just like amazing
Then
at this?
Then you win.
What do I win?
No.
You win a pack of Aftermath that I found on the ground outside.
No. Wait. There's an Argonian in dark leathers running at our window right now.
I can smell the new printing.
I can smell the Will and Rowan's dad being dead.
I can smell the funeral.
That set. I don't know any cards from the set. I just know that one because Wizard spoiled it. Watsy spoiled it. Okay, so I'm putting on post a note.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
What do you think number one is?
Okay, I'm not gonna bring my mic over. I'm just
You're
gonna
trying to cheat.
I'm just gonna yell.
You're trying to cheat right now.
I can't see anything. The box's field of view is so large.
This is really well put together, by the way.
Thank you.
Like I've seen some other ones that are kind of garbo.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, just come sit in my lap,
we
baby.
all kind of do a weird dip. Come on, man. Throw it back.
I gotta get in position.
God damn.
Hello, me from the future. Jacob's first is Diet Dr. Pepper.
How can you put your ass up?
Just so
I didn't know there was an option.
After dark. All right.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is. I hate this. It's so compromising of a position.
We can move this forward more.
Yeah. Here. Let's. What if I get on my knees?
There you go. Yeah. That's. There you go. Get it. Okay. Oh, okay.
Ew.
That's.
I hate soda.
I hate soda.
I hate soda.
God damn it.
I hate when I got to throw it back.
That's. They're all gonna taste diet, dude. They all taste diet. That's Diet Dr. Kelp.
Maybe it's diet.
That's diet. Wait, do I get to know, or do I just have to guess?
After.
Yeah,
You get to know after.
That's Diet Dr. Pepper.
Okay. Write down.
Write it down.
Write down.
Diet Dr.
I mean, Dr. Pepper kind of has a unique flavor.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Numero dos.
Jacob's second is Pepsi.
He went back for a second one.
That one's crunchy.
I said Sprite. I was like, well, that's not possible.
No.
God damn it, I can't tell the difference. Okay, that one's not diet. I can tell because I feel like I'm about to get diabetes.
You can feel it on your tongue. It's like a sugar thing.
Is it the butter or the scotch?
That goddamn. I saw it on TikTok. It's just a clip of Theo Vaughn talking about butterscotch. Like, there's a part where he's like, I remember when butterscotch hit the scene. People were going crazy. You know, some people were coming after the butter, and other people wanted the scotch. And we say that all the fucking time. We're like, do you want the butter or the scotch?
That man's on hinge.
So funny.
Man's crazy.
I
in the
think
best of ways.
That's Pepsi.
That man feels like iDubbbz was in 2017.
He's insane.
Yeah.
Beep this.
Okay, beep this.
I put Peepus.
Jacob's third is Coke.
Okay.
Well, shit, maybe that's Pepsi.
You can change them at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why the mini sticky notes.
Yeah.
And if you need to go
It
back,
coats your throat, bro. That's just
Throat
so
coat?
much sugar. It's like you get a flavor that doesn't mean anything. Just a flavor of just what is the flavor of soda? It's its own unique flavor. It's man created soda. It's you know what soda is.
Man did create
soda.
soda.
You know what
soda to tempt the gods.
Yeah.
Really? Do you know like when you walk when
Zeus came down.
when
Was
you
like,
win.
give me your wife and that Coke.
In the highways, you know, like the big highways, and they're like all the concrete everywhere. You know that that's what soda is to drinks. It's like, what a useful thing that everybody uses all the time. What is it? I don't know, man-made concrete highway for cars. It's horrible and I hate it and it makes me want to die. But I guess everybody uses it, so we have to have it. That's okay. I'm gonna take it back. I think this is.
I take it back. I love it.
I love it. Actually, soda's
love
the
it.
best.
I'm hungry for it.
Peepness, and this is cum.
She bited my peepness. Youch.
Ouch.
Why is this one back?
I don't know.
Because they wouldn't all fit in a row, so I had to move one back a little bit.
Jacob's
Your
fourth
mind works in mysterious ways.
Diet
No.
Pepsi.
Your mind works in mysterious
Don't
ways.
know. They all taste the same, I think.
I just saw him write a sticky note with new peepness, then scratched out old peepness for Coke.
Yeah.
When he could have just wrote Coke on the first and then picked up the
He
sticky
didn't write
note.
Coke.
Okay,
He
look,
wrote
this
conk.
isn't. I wrote
I
cum.
understand now. I understand. It all makes sense.
Look, the gross sodas, at least they were consistent with their flavor, and
Yeah.
they weren't as sweet as these. Like,
Yeah.
I almost dislike drinking these as much as I dislike
I
drinking
wish
those.
I would have had time to go to like the dollar store and get like Shasta
You get
Cola.
the weirder ones.
Yeah.
They really get abstract.
Okay, I think I have to change now. I think this is Diet Kunk. I think this is Peepness, and I think this is.
You gotta stop
I
saying
think
that.
this is Kunk.
Jacob's fifth.
We can't match this. We shouldn't let you go first.
Yeah.
That's nothing. That tastes like every single one.
It's air. You're right. It's just an empty bottle.
Not air.
actually water.
It tastes like you took the past four I drank and put them all into one. I don't fucking know what that is. That's
Oh my god, my head hurts now.
that's Shasta MD.
Jacob, you know what all of these sodas are.
No, I don't. You said I wasn't allowed to know. You went to Target earlier and you said
be anything.
I'm gonna get.
It could be
You said no.
No.
You were leaving and I was like, you were like, what should I get? Pepsi, Coke, Diet Coke. And I was like, just get whatever.
Jacob, when I came
is
back
vanilla
home,
Coke.
I put all of them in the fridge right there, and I told you what I purchased.
I didn't remember.
Well,
And I was like, just before I started, I was like, do I get to know what they are beforehand? And you're like, no, go in blind.
all right.
I asked before.
You didn't ask.
I have a goldfish memory. I'm not gonna fucking know. All right, that's Shasta MD.
God damn it, that is.
Did you? So you didn't get Shasta?
I didn't. No.
Okay.
It's just
Then this
MD
is-
then.
Jacob's last is regular Dr. Pepper.
Dude, that doesn't taste. That just tastes like. That tastes like you mixed them all together.
Oh god. What a fucking.
That's my guess. You mixed them. All right, the last one.
I don't know how we're gonna follow this up. I can't. It's impossible.
Just knock them all out of the park.
That's Dr. Pepper. That's so easy. Dr. Pepper tastes like somebody put some plums in a blender and then they also
Honestly, that's probably what that is.
and they just took chemicals.
Fuck
Yeah.
if I
Took
know.
chemicals and they put some plums and they took some strange flavors and they mixed them all together and then they went, try that. And I was like, oh, well, I kind of feel
What
like
about that?
I kind of get a little dopamine burst, but then about an hour later, I feel like all my insides are gonna melt.
Do
I'm gonna have Ebola.
You want to re-examine, maybe retaste, flip
Yeah.
things around?
Oh, fuck.
You want
don't want
you feel
to.
strong? Maybe just retaste them all to see what's going on.
Maybe that's Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Wait. I can't. Those taste the exact same.
Yeah.
Wow,
think
I now
this one's
understand why
fizzier.
people do this.
Yeah.
This is a blast.
Ugh. I think this is diet because that tasted diet when I tried it, but now it doesn't taste diet because now my tongue's
Hell yeah.
numb.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. Did I get them all right?
You got 2 right. I
What's
think.
the first one?
It is Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Kelp. This is horrible. This is a terrible experience.
The one after that is Pepsi.
It's not Diet Kunk.
It is not Diet Coke, no. The one that you have as Pepsi is Coca-Cola. The one after that, which you
Why
have
was it
as...
spicy? That one was spicy.
Because you
like,
put a pepper in it.
Yeah, dude, it was
odd.
it was like that's clearly Dr. Pepper because
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper's that weird. It's
Yeah.
like the barbecue chip of
Really,
soda.
though? Wow.
It has like a barbecue flavor to it, and then it was like that one tastes like just soda, and then this one tastes like soda, but it tastes like you put, I don't know, literally like pepper in it, like literal pepper, or like you made the spice, like I don't know, like you know when you have a Sierra Mist and it's like ooh, and it's like spicy in the back of your throat, is like that. I can't describe it.
Yeah.
Strange chemicals. All right, what's next?
The one you have as Coke is Diet Pepsi.
Okay.
The one you have as you mixed them is Diet Coke. And
You're kidding me.
the last
That's
one-
Diet Coke.
Yeah, and the last one is Dr. Pepper, of which you got the
Okay, that's Coke. And
you got
so
the
this is
first
Coke?
and the last.
Yes.
Why does it taste so different?
Because you don't know what it is. Your
You
brain
can't see it.
Yeah,
Your brain's just
But
trying
no,
to
some of them
interpret.
taste exactly the same, but those two taste opposite. Like if I had a spectrum, it's like what is Coke should be here, and then because it tastes just so different from all of them. Besides Dr. Pepper, just because I know what it tastes like, and then that one is just so bland. It should just be at the end.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke, yeah. And then what's this? Dr. Pepper?
Then you got
That's-
both Dr. Peppers,
Pepper
right?
Dr. Pepper and root beer have a flavor.
They do. Yeah, it's iconic.
Coke, Pepsi, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, it's all the fucking same.
Yeah, it's fucking no man's land in the middle right there.
Mm-hmm,
It really do be the borders.
All right,
Soda's dumb. All right, what's next?
You.
me.
You
Yeah,
next?
Yeah.
You.
All right, you're
Okay.
going to do it? All right.
We'll save
I'll
Craig
mix
for the end.
I'll mix it up. I think you're going to get 100%, Spencer.
Aw.
Shit.
Right,
Do I start this?
right, yeah, right to left.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, you get to feel how compromising this is.
I'm back again. Spencer's first is
the first
Diet
one.
Pepsi.
Just say it. You don't even have to write it down. That's Pepsi. All right, next.
Sure.
It might be Diet Pepsi though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think almost you got to write it down so you can pick them up and move them around.
Oh, fair.
If
fair,
you feel a
fair.
little weird.
So normal
Like,
Pepsi
this is weird.
or Diet
Second
Pepsi?
one. Okay.
Are you sure about that?
Spencer's second is regular Dr. Pepper.
That's one of the Dr. Peppers.
That's actually
The
Shasta
doctor has
MD.
come to Pepper.
Yeah, that's Shasta MD. Yeah, we did. We brought Shasta MD
Yeah.
and water.
Fanta.
Yeah, Fanta.
There's a liquid death in there, actually.
Yeah.
Spencer's third is Pepsi.
I made sure to compliment the flavor profiles.
Yeah.
You make
There's
sure I
fucking
go from-
umami in one of them?
The order is very important. It's meant to confuse you.
That's gross.
Yeah.
That's Diet Pepsi.
My stomach hurts.
You didn't make a little concoction in your belly, drinking all these things at once.
Spencer's fourth is Diet Coke.
Yeah, what's that one?
That tastes bad.
Yeah, what does it taste like? What is that?
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. I'm almost certain they can't hear you. You gotta yell.
Diet Coke.
Okay, well,
That's the only one.
that's the only one they get to hear.
That's all right.
Spencer's fifth is Diet Dr. Pepper.
What's that one, Spencer?
It's one of the Dr. Peppers.
It's one of the Pepper MDs.
Okay, last one.
Spencer's last drink is Coke.
Okay.
All right.
So what's our order?
Double check. Yeah, get that order.
If you get a little taste.
Yeah.
And
Make
then
sure you double tap
Move
them.
stuff around wherever you want. And then maybe sit down and give us what you think your definitive list is before we tell you if it's right.
Which one's the diet one, Spencer?
I don't fucking know.
It's the tiny smacks. The little,
You gotta aerate it. in your nose.
it's
You gotta
aerated.
get every chemical that could potentially be in that brown liquid.
Gotta mull it over. They all are brown, and that's weird.
That's Diet Pepsi. I think.
Okay.
That's regular.
Peepsi. Okay. There's Peepsi in there too.
It's Peepsi.
It's Peepsi.
difference between Diet Dr. Pepper and regular.
One's diet.
Yeah.
This one will be Diet, I guess.
Okay. Sit down and give us the final order.
All right,
What you
what's the
think?
order?
All right. This one is Diet Pepsi.
Yep.
This one's Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
This one's Pepsi.
Yep.
This one's Diet Coke.
Yep.
This is Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
That's Diet.
Yeah.
And that's
you got regular Coke. The 100%. 100%.
Wow.
Spencer, you did
Wow.
it.
Claps.
You're a scientist. You're a chemist.
Yeah.
You
Done
know,
it.
you know all the differences.
Your palate. Exquisite.
Can you tell me what the difference between the Coke and Pepsi is?
Yeah. Midichlorians.
Can you please explain that?
No.
Damn.
Coke.
All right. Well, do Craig now.
It felt wrong drinking Pepsi out of a McDonald's straw.
Why is it a McDonald's straw?
Because
We just had that straw
I
laying
just
around.
found a bunch of straws that
Yeah,
had been
we
left
got-
over.
They were
from
wrapped up,
delivery.
right? Yeah, I can
Yes.
see all the papers
Yeah.
right there. So just like you were just like
no, just loose.
out of the dumpster
Went
like
through
a
the
raccoon.
trash. Speaking of that, I think there was a little goblin or something that went through our trash.
oh, that was Mia.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
No.
Why?
Because
I respect it though.
someone was nice and threw the trash away after yesterday's game or Saturday's game, and I went out there the next morning, and the Panda Express was like all over the floor. And I was like,
That's weird.
I know Craig didn't just throw shit on the floor.
Yeah.
It was
I don't know.
Moose. Moose got in there.
Maybe,
And
maybe some stuff on
the
it.
the bag was like the actual trash bag was ripped open on the bottom.
Yeah, because I think Emma and I, or one of us, tied that up closed. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if just some people got it like.
I don't think it was a person.
No,
It was like the bottom of the bag
yeah.
was like torn, as in an animal was like,
yeah, the animal's getting it.
maybe a raccoon.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
Smell the
The
panda.
the chow mein left over. Or do you want to go?
Throw me
We
in?
could flip it. Oh, then they wouldn't be able to see. Never mind.
Yeah, that's
And then it's just a shot of Craig's back.
my rump.
A little treat.
like-
Yeah,
Rump.
you pay extra. We
right.
want to keep that one by your wall though.
Now
Okay.
I'm
Oh my God! You're
Oh.
you're a guest on the podcast.
now
You know,
I'm Craig.
I don't want to come on for so long.
know what?
It's so nice that you guys.
Let's stand up. Standing ovation. Everybody stand up.
Yeah,
Not you.
if you're at
You don't
home,
get
stand
to.
up right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Stand
yeah.
up.
Okay, all right.
Give
all
me
right.
your fucking energy.
All right, try the soda.
Okay, the only
Please
thing I
clap.
have to make sure I get right is Dr. Pepper. We
Yeah,
are a
that's
Dr.
a
Pepper
bare minimum.
household.
Yeah.
You
If
are?
I don't, Lacey will break my spine.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Yikes.
Not
sorry if I'm a little
divorce.
hot. I'm on a different mic. So let me see.
Yeah, you and Spencer are around the same volume.
My first drink is Diet
Where's his
Coke.
Post-it notes?
Oh, they're right there.
Fuck, I don't know.
What's that one?
You know what? I've never tasted anything in my life.
No, it's all gone.
Yeah, it's a diet
You don't know
something.
what anything is. It all leaves.
It's just kind of like watered down, maybe.
You're right. We watered down all the sodas for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's diet something.
Yeah, I spit in that one.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna put diet something for right now. I'll come back to it when I have more information.
Good guess. Diet something.
Diet something.
Gotta really do the testing. He's a real scientist.
My second drink is Diet Dr. Pepper.
Well, that one's strange. I'm pretty sure that's Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever had Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Oh, can you
I'm
flip the
gonna come
viewfinder
back.
down, Spencer?
Oh yeah, good thing I've not been looking up there.
That's good.
My third drink is Diet Pepsi.
That one's milk.
What is that one?
Too bad we just made one fucking
It's weird because it's one of those things where
oat milk.
I'm like drinking it and I'm like, that could be milk.
Craig, you
if I
can't
know.
you just take your senses and go, it's whatever I want it to
Yeah.
be.
Well, there are people who mix like sodas with milk.
Yeah, no, I heard that and I was
Yeah.
like, that's ridiculous. I think that might be Pepsi, but I'll come back to it.
Okay.
My fourth drink is Dr. Pepper.
Get flashbang.
That one feels like Coke. That one tastes
Yeah,
very good.
I like your
Conk.
approach with this. It's almost like a feel.
Not
like it's
conch.
like
Yeah, that one feels like a conch.
put it in like a whiskey glass and like smell
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
What is the mouth feel? What are the notes?
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just fucking robust. Peepsi?
robust with
My fifth drink is Pepsi.
corn syrup.
I think I threw the Peepsies away.
Damn.
Yeah.
God, that's just not.
That one is actually water that we put some Cheez-Its in.
Honestly, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, I think I've decided. I don't know. I think I spelled diet wrong as well. It's a D. I think the first one's Diet Pepsi.
Okay.
Okay.
The next one's Dr. Pepper. Then it's Pepsi, Coke, Diet Coke. And I
Okay.
hope that one's fucking Diet Dr. Pepper because if that's not, my world shattered.
You go and be Batman. So Bane, just
My final drink is Coke.
I don't know what that is. There's only one solution. There's only one solution left.
You get to the end, you're like, the fuck?
No, yeah, I question
Are you
everything.
confident that that's Dr. Pepper? Or Diet
I don't know
Dr.
what that
Pepper?
one is. That means one of these were Diet Dr. Pepper. No, I'm getting burpy.
Well, you can process of elimination. What's left?
Wow. I don't know what that is. That one tastes like Diet Coke.
All right.
So here, maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll spell diet right this time.
Diet.
Did.
I'm gonna switch the last two.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say the first one with Diet Peepsi.
All right. What is it, Spencer?
The first one is Diet Coke.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, then I see where the flaw's coming in.
What's number 2?
I think it's Dr. Pepper.
It's Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I'm still okay then.
Damn.
As long as the one I said was Dr. Pepper, is actual Dr. Pepper, I'm safe.
What's the third one? Pepsi?
Is it on Pepsi?
The third one is Diet Pepsi.
I gave you all the diets
Shit.
first.
Wow. So
I didn't want to. Jacob made me.
I was
wow.
like, give him the diets
I
first.
thought that one was Pepsi. The next one I thought was Coke then. Is that Diet Coke?
That one's Dr. Pepper.
Oh no! Oh no! My wife's gonna beat me when I get home. Like, I'm sorry, babe. I just brought dishonor upon our family.
Dishonor upon the family.
Oh, no.
Your ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
No. Then I failed. Everything.
What's
behind
the next
this is
one?
just
He thought it was
shame.
Diet
Yeah,
Vap? What's it say? Pep? This is Diet Pep.
Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, that is Pepsi.
Oh wait,
regular Pepsi?
I lied. I think that one's that one's supposed to be Diet Dr. Pepper. I didn't realize that they were both PEP.
Oh.
This
That's
one's-
just Pepsi?
What is this one?
Pepsi.
Wow. Everything I know is a lie.
And the last one is just Coca-Cola.
Well, that's the closest you got.
Well, yeah, it was the closest I got.
Did you get...
I didn't get any of them right.
Wait, what's the first one? Diet...
It's
what'd
Diet
you put?
Coke.
What'd you
Well,
put?
Diet Pepsi?
Diet Pepsi, then it's Dr. Pepper?
That's 0.5. It's Diet Dr.
I
Pepper.
got several 0.5s.
Yeah.
Wow. But yeah,
I guess the fucking genus, but not the family.
Yeah.
well, technically 50% is failing.
You know, yeah,
Yeah.
it is. My first fucking showing, and this is what happens to me.
Damn.
All right, switch
Well,
spots. I have to go back into the 8th.
Amanda Gray, good joining Craig. Now go get back in your third dimensional space. You better get back in your hole, otherwise I'm gonna tell the
Fucking
Snake
Bazinga
Lord.
police.
And if the Snake Lord finds out you left the hole, then that means there's no little frog grasping for at least an hour.
Yeah, none. That's how I calm down at night. I go out and frog grasp. I go out. What Jacob does is he puts them in a bucket, and then he puts them in like an oil bucket, and then they try and jump out, and I go and like grab them.
Yeah, it helps him
Fucking
sleep.
Mr.
I go to
Miyagi
sleep and
with
he's
the
covering
chopsticks.
frogs.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah. I normally make the Snake Lord do it, but the Snake Lord has to... He's got taxes to do, so...
yeah, it's tax season.
Yeah, did you guys know that?
I do feel
Craig's
gross
actually
now.
in a hole. Yeah, Disney. It feels
I feel gross now.
disgusting.
Yeah, I feel like I've shaken something up.
If there's anything I could have done with this podcast, it's to convince you all to stop drinking soda. I'm like that I see somebody drinking a soda. I'm not gonna like dunk on them or anything. But any chance I get, it's like cigarettes. Just like gross.
Sometimes I like a little taste.
Unless you're one of those people that's like you have the opposite diabetes and you need the sugar.
No, I will eat the fuck out of a cookie or a cake.
Yeah.
Cookie and a cake on the counter, I can't help myself. The soda, I'm like, I'm just not interested.
I like those Zevias though. The cream Zevia.
It's pretty good.
Cream?
Cream. Although I can only drink like half of it.
Well, shit. Well, what now?
Do you want to answer another last question and
Sure.
then get out of here?
Yeah.
What's my price?
Oh shit!
Oh, you won?
Really though, like no joke. Like not only beat us, but like 100%.
100%. Yeah, we got
100%.
dunked on, dude. You win.
What the hell was that guy offering to do? The first couple questions.
Oh, an attic cleaning.
Oh,
That's what you
No,
went.
wait, what? That's not what you're talking about.
I can't remember what it was. It's that. Oh, you win your very own podcast on CRTV. You win your own CRTV.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is my
Next
is
time
my intranet
will
not
bring
working?
something,
Hang on.
and we'll figure out what that is. Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
I get a little treat.
You should get something.
I shouldn't. It's terrible. I get the rest of these 6 open sodas.
Yeah. Do you have a refined palate?
No.
You can tell which is which.
I can't tell which is which.
I was a fucking yeah.
Oh,
One goddamn no man's land.
Scary.
Fill time. I'm reading questions.
Oh yeah.
My tummy also does kind of hurt. It's
Yeah.
like David. Carbonation hurts my tum.
Oh, I really like this one.
What is
Okay.
it?
All right, Colleen again with the fucking
always great.
banger questions. But
Hardly know.
hey guys, can you share some songs that are on your Wild Beyond the Witchlight character playlist? If you don't have a playlist for them, what song would you hypothetically put on it? Love y'all. Double hearts. Craig,
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I have a playlist. For
I have a playlist.
you got any songs that that'll fit them?
I have a look. I'll look. But
I do have a playlist I listen to all the time. I really like Tara's playlist. I will just read off all the songs that are in it once we go through this. You also have you have a playlist for all your characters.
I do.
You make that Spencer's character design starts playlist first.
Yes. It does.
oh boy. I'm not sure.
Craig
I
always
might
goes
need
like
some stall.
whenever he writes, it's like you go outwards in.
Yeah.
Spencer goes playlist up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yep.
Ugh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm have to look for a second.
Should I just, how many are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 songs?
All right. Well, while you're figuring it out,
Yeah.
Craig, I'll just go ahead. You read yours. What's your Myers playlist?
Someone New by Hosier, which I think is probably one of the most
Yeah, there's always like the song.
well fitting. Yeah. Karma by Taylor Swift, Better in the Morning by Bird Talker, Gilded Lily by Colts, Cairo by San.
That song
Fermin.
slaps so hard.
Hopelessness.
Yeah. Come back home. Sorry. Good.
Hopelessness Has Done Nothing for You by Joanna Warren, God of Death by Sutso. I don't know if I said that right. My Ugly by Cloud Fodder and Liar by the Arcadian Wild.
That song has poggers in it. The
does.
guy says poggers in that song.
He
It's
does
funny.
say poggers.
Mine's kind of long, but my Terra playlist is Call of Silence / Zero Clips, X Zero Clips. It's a cover of 2 Attack on Titan songs by Samuel Kim. It's on Spotify. I just like the crossover, but that's the song. Like that. I listened to that and I was like, Terra, done. Hopes and Dreams from Undertale, New River by the Oh Hellos, Viva La Vida. I got to take Viva La Vida off, actually. It doesn't fit anymore. Goodbye, Viva La Vida. It did for a minute, and then I got rid of it. Soldier Poet King by the Oh Hellos, the number one, D&D character song. Home from Undertale, Torches by the Oh Hellos, Kingdom Dance from Tangled. That was going through my head when we were doing the little dance last time. On the Mountain Tall by the Oh Hellos, Call Your Name from Attack on Titan, Heartache from Undertale, his theme from Undertale. I gotta get rid of this song, it doesn't fit anymore. Katawara Doki from Your Name. This is the most heinous edition, but the I Know a Place the Creek song from Bluey.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's good.
I don't want to explain. You just, if you listen to it, you'll go, this is a nice little song. And it's, I was like, Constellations by the Oh Hellos, While I Find My Home, the acoustic version by Juniper Vale. Trinity from My Hero Academia. It's just a fucking hype anime beat, and I just added this the other day, but Somewhere Only We Know by Keen.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I have 4.
Yep.
Justice by JNCE, Youth by Glass Animals, Kids with Guns by Gorillaz,
Nice.
and then Shelter by Porter Robinson.
Yeah, Kids with Guns.
Kids with Guns.
I listened to Gorillaz the other day, and I was like, I forgot I love
That's
Gorillaz.
solid. Solid.
Listen to them a
Maybe
ton in high
Melancholy
school.
Hill, but I don't know.
Did you see they?
I love Melancholy.
Did you see them playing at Coachella? All of the clips of that. They apparently played at Coachella, and they're like not really like a group anymore. And so a lot of people were really hype about it. But the crowd is like
They're just sitting there?
It's real pleasant.
No, they're
enjoying
not. They're
themselves?
not doing anything. Like you'd think people would be super hyped.
Oh, just sitting there.
There's like a lot of people in the
Yeah.
crowd. Nobody's acting up.
That's
Nobody's doing
weird.
anything.
There's
They're
like-
just like
They're just all doing this with wine glasses.
they're like
I'm sorry. Well, what were they playing?
what like
You
like
got
Clint,
some people- I
like
would-
Clint Eastwood
What?
starts and
No
people are
way!
just like
If I heard ooh hoo 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 and hear the do
Yeah.
do, I'd be like, yeah! I would just fucking sit there.
I don't know
were
if
they mad or were they just like? Were they
They're
just
mad.
like?
it's
Were
just
they
like
there?
Yeah. Like
There's
they're
like,
just
this is a
standing.
moment
They're just
right
like
enjoying it.
It's
Yeah.
like they're NPCs. They're just like
Just cardboard cutouts we all put out.
Oh my god! If I was there and in the distance I heard the
yeah.
oh good,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of the TikToks I saw as well.
Wow.
Is that song
That's
start and people are
crazy.
like just hanging out, just standing,
1,000 Skyrim NPCs.
Yep. Yeah.
Punch gorillas.
and then there's like 5 guys who are like, "This is great. I love this."
Wow.
that'd be me. I'd be up there. Melancholy Hill. That reminds me of walking to school. That was my. Damn, I gotta go
Yeah.
to school song.
It's a good song.
It's so
Damn.
good.
That's a strong album.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
What is that? Plastic
Yeah.
something. Plastic bitch. Plastic
Plastic bitch?
kunk. Plastic
Conk.
plastic island. Plastic
Stop
trees.
saying conk.
Plastic Island.
Yeah, it probably is.
But,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
like Plastic Kunk better.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Go get your plastic conks.
Yep. Goodbye. Toodaloo.